Jingle bells, Batman smelt, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel, and the Joker got away.
Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? We're back with a brand new action figure review, and no, don't adjust your sets. It is Christmas in October, courtesy of McFarlane Toys, because today we're going to take a look at the new McFarlane Toys Gold Label Collection Batman Santa, part of the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. Damn, I gotta catch my breath. But anyways, they did announce this recently, I think it was like last week, and then they released two versions. I'm actually going to open up the blue one today, and I might open up the red version. But this is so wild and crazy to me. I had to pick these up. I also mentioned on the DC Multiverse Society podcast, how funny would it be if during Christmas time, McFarlane Toys releases like a Halloween Batman. But I think the hilarity of this is funny and the reason why I wanted to pick it up. But anyways, we're not going to open up the red one today. We're going to open up the blue one. So like we always do with reviews, let's get started with the box art first. So it's the new DC Direct, I guess, clamshell packaging. You've seen it before in the page punchers for the Fighting the Frozen, and you gotta love McFarlane for going back to the Toy Biz days by doing this clamshell packaging. You see the Gold Label Collection print right there, which is going to be $5,000. You see the figure right there. You see the back piece of the Batman right there, and the back art of Batman on... I just realized that because I never actually looked at this art before. He's using bats to ride around Gotham. His sleigh is like the Batmobile. This is freaking hilarious. All right, anyways, enough about this. Let's go and get Batman Santa out of the box. All right, here's Santa Batman out of the box. And let's take a look at all these accessory pieces he comes with. So he comes with the DC base plate that you see with all McFarlane Toys figures. And then this figure also comes with this cardboard like insert. The funny thing is, I remember when this first got announced, I thought this was going to be a comic book, but it looks like it's just a cardboard cutout that you put on this base here, and I'll show you how to assemble that, and it's still wild to me. He's using the bats to ride around Gotham. But both sides are the same images, and to connect this base, there are 4 peg holes right here that match up with these 4 pegs, and then basically you just pop them in like so. Like that. And then there's a little slot right here to put this cardboard cutout, which I like. You know, it kind of feels like they're taking notes from their like Movie Maniacs line where they have little cardboard, you know, cutout scenes right here. I wish they would do that more often with their DC Multiverse stuff. So Santa Batman has one accessory piece, and it's his bag of gifts, and this one is all silver. The other red one are gold, and this is just silver, but that's the differentiating factor between this and the red one in terms of his bag of gifts. It's funny, this is a bag of gifts, but it's pretty heavy. It feels like a bag of coal. Heyo.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I do wish they would have given him like a drawstring or something to hold on to, because there's no way he's going to be able to hold this. It's just literally meant to just be right next to him. All right, now let's take a look at the figure itself. And this is essentially just a reused body mold from the Endless Winter Batman, with a new head sculpt and different paint application scheme. But this head sculpt looks really nice, actually. Unfortunately, the hat can't be removed. That would have been cool, because I'm looking at it now. This would have made a great Golden Age Batman head sculpt, just minus the beard and the hat. But that would have been cool if you could remove the hat. But it's just, this, you know, this is wild to me. Batman as Santa. Batman claws, I guess you'd call it. But the head sculpt looks great. Now, we'll take a look at the rest of the figure. I had to double check because I used to have the Endless Winter Batman figure, but I sold it. But everything is literally reused one for one from that figure, except different paint applications. Even the utility belt is the same. But speaking of that, I do like how they at least try to change it up by changing the color scheme on the utility belt. You see this nice silver finish on the armor and on the gauntlets. And then everything else is just in a blue or silver or black finish. But it does look good. It gets the job done. The problem, though, is with the Endless Winter body, the original one I found with, it doesn't really have much articulation range, because this rubber coat kind of hinders a lot of any forward or backward movement. But his legs can still kick out just a little bit. So you're not going to get much range in terms of articulation for this figure. Another thing is the arms don't sit flush on his side, because the coat does hinder a lot of it, and you can't really move or maneuver the arms in any way to try to fix it, but it just kind of sits like that. All right, now let's jump right into size comparisons. And first size comparison here is Batman Santa standing next to some other Batman in their blue and gray variant versions. We have the Hush Batman on the left and the Nightfall Batman on the right. And I did mention this on the podcast. If y'all are still looking for this Nightfall Batman and you live in the States, it is available for shipping on Best Buy's website. And speaking of which, taking a page out of 5POA's book, I'm going to do a head swap. I wanted to see what this Batman head sculpt would look like on the Nightfall, so let's go take a look. And the peg is the same size, but that works. So if you're looking for like an articulated Batman Santa, you can just pop this. If you have the Nightfall figure, pop this one up on the Nightfall figure, and there you go. That's wild. Next size comparison here is Batman Santa sitting next to a couple other Batman variations we've gotten from McFarlane Toys that are a little out there, but I like it. We have the Batman from Fighting the Frozen Page Punchers on the left, and then the Gladiator Batman on the right, which I really like a lot. I think this is going to go great with that new Batman Knights of Steel coming out soon. When I look at this, it's like the 90s all over again. We're literally in a golden era of just different Batman variations, and you know what? I'm here for it. All right, so my overall thoughts on the figure. It's a cool shelf piece, and I emphasize shelf piece because, not going to be lie to y'all, it literally can't really do much. If you're looking for an articulated Batman Santa, this isn't it. It's a nice novelty piece, especially for the holidays, but articulation-wise, he really can't pose much. He can't even carry his bag of gifts. So if you're just looking for a nice display piece, this is definitely one to pick up. Or if you're just a Batman fanatic, I highly recommend picking it up. There are some pluses. Like I said, I do like this little cardboard cutout. I wish they would do that more often with their figures. But in terms of the figure itself, for like posability and stuff like that, you really can't do much. I just like it for the novelty piece. It's gonna make for a nice holiday display. But if you're looking for articulated Batman, you can definitely pop the head off of this one, put it on the Nightfall one, and bam, there you go. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this Batman Santa? Will you be picking it up? Sound out in the comments below, and like always, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.